Mathematics 2, Sample Exam Paper 2018, Question 2. Evaluate the following expressions. To evaluate a summation of this sort, start by putting the first few values of n into the expression. So, when n is equal to 0, this is equal to minus 2. When n is equal to 1, this is equal to 2. And when n is equal to 2, this is equal to 6, which means that we have a common difference of 4, so we've clearly got an arithmetic progression. So the sum to 6 terms, notice this is going from 0 to 5, so the sum to 6 terms is given by n over 2 brackets 2a plus n minus 1d. Putting the values in, we get the sum to 6 terms is equal to 48. As a quick sanity check, let's look at a triangle that has a base of 6, and if we put 5 into here, that will be 20 minus 2, so it's a height of 18. The area of this triangle is a half of 6 times 18, which is 6 times 9. 6 nines are 54. 54 is close to 48, so we can be confident that our answer is correct. Part B, evaluate the sum from 0 to 6. Well, as before, we'll put in values for r. When r equals 0, this is equal to 1. When r is equal to 1, it's a third. And when r is equal to 2, it's a ninth. So we don't have a common difference, but we do have a common ratio, and the common ratio is a third. So we've obviously got a geometric progression. So the sum to 7 terms is given by a brackets 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. Putting the values in, we get the sum to 7 terms is 1.499. As a quick sanity check, we've got a curve that looks something like that. This value here is 1. This value here, if we take, say, 3, that's going to be 1 over 27. So we're looking at a value of greater than 1, because we started at 1, but it's not going to get to 2 because of the shape of it. So a value of 1.5 looks pretty good to me. Part C. The first term of an arithmetic progression is 2, and the sum to 6 terms is 87. What's the common difference? Well, let's start with the equation for the sum. Sum to n terms is n over 2 outside 2a plus n minus 1d. Rearranging that, we can get d is equal to 2sn over n minus 2a all over n minus 1. Putting the values that we know into that gives us a value of d equal to 5. As a quick check, we've got n equals 6, so that's equal to 5. That's equal to 5, that's 25. And then 6 over 2 is 3. 25 times 3 is 75, which is close to 87. So we're probably correct with that. Okay, part 2 says calculate the 14th term. The 14th term is given by a plus n minus 1d. A is equal to 2, n is equal to 14 times 5. We get the 14th term is equal to 67. As a quick check, 13 times 5 is 65, so we can be comfortable with 67. Part D. The common ratio of a geometric progression is 1.2, and the sum to 10 terms is 155.75. What's the first term? So as before, we'll start with the equation for the sum of a GP, and we'll rearrange that to get a is equal to Sn times r minus 1 over r to the n minus 1. Put the values in, and we get a equal to 6. As a quick sanity check, r to the n is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, 4 times 6 is 24, r is 1.2, so 1.2 minus 1 is 0.2, dividing by 0.2 is the same as multiplying by 5, so 24 times 5 is 120, which is not very far away from 155, so our answer is probably correct. Finally, find the sum of the first 8 terms. We'll start with the equation, put the values in, and that gives us the sum of the first 8 terms is about 99. Again, let's do a quick check. R to the n is about 4, 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 times 6 is 18, 18 times 5 is going to be 90, which is close to 99, so our answer is probably correct. And that's the end of question 2.